hoped I have convinced you that we need to start with choosing a profitable customer. The goal of this lesson is to get you to move towards choosing your customer. It's time to make some money. If you already have a customer in your shop, then this lesson is meant to help you open your eyes to see if your current customer is the best fit for your goals on Etsy. If you are looking to have a multi-six-figure Etsy shop, if you want to scale to surpass $1 million, it is critical that you choose the right customer. And that's what we're doing in this lesson. So what are the factors that we need to consider when choosing our customer? We want to consider, one, your income goal from Etsy. How much money are you trying to make on Etsy? This is very important. Do we need to rely on Etsy for consistent full-time income? Do you want to be making income year-round? Are you looking for more of a seasonal business, something to do over Christmas, something to do over the summer? Do you need consistent full-time income from Etsy, or are you looking for more of a seasonal thing that kind of has ebb and flow to it? How important is the stability of your income? Do we have responsibilities? Do we have people relying on us? Do we have a retirement to plan for? Do we have bills to pay? How critical is your income on Etsy? Are you going to be the breadwinner? Like, does this have to work? Does this have to be really secure, really reliable income that you can count on? Or are you more open to experimentation, doesn't need to work, kind of just see what happens? If those things like responsibility and consistent high income are considerations for you, then we need to be unemotional about this decision. We need to look at the facts when choosing our customer. It can be really tempting. A lot of people on Etsy fall into choosing the customer that is like themselves. You can really be blinded if you do that, blinded to opportunity. We need to be unemotional, just look at the facts, look at the data. The factors that we need to look at in a customer. We are not profiling, but we are trying to grow a successful high income business. So we need to look at our customers' job security, their level of discretionary income, and we need to look at how they value time versus money. A customer's job security. We need to look at what jobs are less stable during economic downturns. Historically, this is automotive, oil and gas, sports, think football games and stuff, real estate and construction, that goes for contractors as well, plumbers, all of that, electricians, roofers, restaurants, hotels, so that's your travel industry and tourism industry, retail, businesses that are not basic necessities, and summer of 2022, we saw that tech does not have a lot of job security right now. They did a lot of hiring over the last 2 years, and they're doing a lot of firing right now. So look at job security during economic downturns. So I just added some additional detail here. Real estate and construction, that includes general contractors, roofers, electricians, plumbers, carpenters, the travel industries, hotels, restaurants, tourism. And you also need to consider where these jobs are that are less stable during economic downturns. Think travel industries, think Vegas, think Hawaii, automotive, think Michigan. So you might be thinking, well, this is really depressing. Why are we talking about this? It's because we need to now look at the customers who do have job security during economic downturns. That means medical professionals. I listed these titles because these titles are going to be key when you're thinking about keywords that you're using to market your products. Take note of the actual words. These words are going to be key searchable words to identify and to meet your customer where they are. So medical professionals, really stable. Nurses, pharmacists, physicians, surgeons, paramedics, dentists, dental assistants, veterinarians, because people and animals get sick regardless of the economy. Their jobs are going to be fine. The next stable income category here is specialized care, therapy, and counseling. So look at elder care, like nursing homes, physical therapists, occupational therapists, substance abuse counseling, chiropractors, home health aides, mental health professionals, social workers. So these are all services that aid in productivity and being pain-free. Take note of those words, those job titles. Those are strong keywords that you could be using if you choose a customer in that area. Additional categories with great job security would be law enforcement officers, public utility services, electric, water, sewage, waste, trash, and recycling services. Those all survive during economic downturns. Consulting firms that audit city and public services. Those also do very well. Financial services do well, like accountants, auditors, actuaries, claims adjusters, tax preparers, insurance underwriters. I know this might seem weird that I'm calling out all these job titles, but trust me, this is going to be very important because you're choosing customers that have these job titles. A lot of times, job titles are a strong part of your personal identity. Another category of customers would be those in the education services. Schools are always going to stay open, right? Primary education, secondary education, higher education, special education, and adult education. They're going to have jobs. They're going to have stable income. They're going to have money to spend. It's not going to be unpredictable job loss, most likely, right? So traits of secure jobs are jobs that are essential for society to function normally, jobs that relieve urgent pain for a consumer, and jobs that need specialized training and experience. This is very important because people really identify themselves through their work. We want customers who have stable jobs. A part of their identity is their job. And for a lot of these, you will see huge categories that are really successful, really stable on Etsy. Think nurses, think doctors, think teachers. Those are huge categories on Etsy that do really well and that thrive even when other people might be losing their jobs, because these people still have their jobs, they still have money to spend. So we're looking at job titles because we want to know customers who have money to spend. How do they identify themselves? So what does this mean? These customers are going to be less likely to have a loss of income due to layoffs when the economy is down. So please come back to this, reference that list when choosing your customer, because you want to make sure that whoever you choose to sell to has a stable income and who is not going to be on the chopping block if things kind of go downhill with the economy. This can apply to any time of year. Different countries have different economic cycles, right? So no matter where you are, who you're selling to, it's really going to be a peace of mind for you to know that you sell to a customer who has reliable income. You will find that the stability and consistency of your sales is really just coasting on its own, and that you don't need to fight to get people to pay for you. You don't need to do all these markdowns. You don't have to let the economy or competition control your pricing. So now we're looking at discretionary incomes.